Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dark Souls. You're hanging out here in the Duke's Archives. Last time, we explored pretty much everything that's left in the Duke's Archives. There's honestly not a whole heck of a lot left for us to do here. We freed Big Hat Logan, though. That's kind of the important thing, and he is hanging out somewhere. One of these rooms. Is it that one, or is it this one? I think it's this one. I hope it's this one. There he is. So, this is completely optional. I'm doing it just for fun. You'll see what I mean here.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
Oh, did I just get invaded?
Farewell.
Oh, I did. Hang on. Let's do this first, and we'll deal with, Master Big Hat in a moment. Huh, cool. I haven't been invaded in a while. And it's an actual human that invaded us. There they are. I see you. Hello. Oh, you have the dragon's tooth. Interesting. Let's bow first. Well, you're gonna attack me when I'm bowing, aren't you? You better not. Are you gonna bow? You're gonna point. Okay. There we go. Formalities have been observed. We can fight now. The joys of these laggy servers in this game. Ooh, didn't like that, did you? There we go. We'll jump for joy. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Very fun. So we got a humanity and holy crap, 12,000 souls. That's not bad. Let's swap this out. I would rather have... Didn't we get like a formal bow? Proper bow. There we go. I like that one so much more, especially with the goofy thing on my head. And then, let's do a victory pose here. Look skyward. Let's add one more. Point down. No. Sorry, I'm completely distracted now. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I like the shrug, though. Eh? That's kind of a jerk taunt. I like it. We'll go with that. Okay, anyway, sorry. Back to Big Hat Logan. So yes, this is completely optional, but we're just doing it for fun. We're going to go ahead and proceed with Mr. Big Hat Logan's side quest here. His story...
Hello there. You really are very diligent. Oh, I understand. We are in the midst of a revolution.
Okay. His story is completely optional, but, you know, it's for fun. And if you're a sorcerer, so like before he wouldn't sell anything to us because we didn't have high enough intelligence. It doesn't matter now. He's so excited about finding all of Seath's research materials that he doesn't care. He'll sell anything to us. I am going to buy all of his spells just because it'll progress his story. It is completely optional and completely useless to me. I'm not going to be able to use any of these, and it's expensive as hell. We're going to be spending so many souls here. But, it'll be fun. Just to see his storyline. So we actually need to purchase every single one of the spells that he has for sale here. Oh, I'm going to start with the really expensive ones. And I think this includes all the ones that he wouldn't sell us before as well, like just regular magic weapon and whatnot. So I think we can get those even though he wouldn't let us have them before.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I would absorb it, then share it with you.
You know what? I don't think I need either of those. This might be a bad idea, but let's... And I will go ahead and toss prism stones here. And time to just consume a bunch of souls. This is probably a really bad idea, but souls are easy enough to acquire in the game. Hopefully we don't get invaded again. That would be unpleasant. It wouldn't really be that bad. But, you know, it'd be a distraction, if nothing else. I think there's like a magic invisible timer where we can't be invaded because we just were invaded, so it'll take a little while before that happens. Yep, so lots and lots of souls. Alright, large soul, proud knight, that's the last one. Still gonna hold on to those boss souls. I may or may not use them to create boss weapons. Certainly not in the game. Like, in this playthrough, it's pretty pointless, but, you know, it's something that I would do if I... Oh, whoops, didn't mean to throw that. Oh, I tossed one of my prism stones. You can see what they do. They break, and then they leave a little glowy spot on the ground.
Hello there. Oh.
Okie dokie. What do we want to buy from Big Hat Logan? Jeez, these are all so expensive. I'll buy the Crystal Soul Spear. Magic Shield. Alright, so he's got 3 left, but that's 80,000 souls worth of spell right there. Holy crap. Okay, so let's learn the secrets to Seath's immortality. This is what I really wanted from Logan.
Ah, the secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation.
Nice little audio bug there.
It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest. The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent, a great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful scaleless beast. The tomes stop the great...
Okay.
Come again, any time, for I too learn, whilst teaching the student.
Interesting. Yep, so we're making good progress there. So that was just to learn the secrets of Seath's immortality, because when we fought him before, quote-unquote fought him, it's air quotes around that, because it's more like when we walked into the room and got destroyed by him, even if we had attacked him, he wouldn't have taken any damage, he would have been completely invincible. So Seath is completely indestructible. He's immune to everything because of the primordial crystal. And we only learn about that because of freeing Big Hat Logan. So, ta-da! Knowledge. Knowledge is good. Knowledge is power. Alright, so we had another crystal golem, another golden crystal golem off in that direction. And then there's going to be a bunch of them out here. So I'm just going to run around and kill all these real quick. Just because they're a nuisance to deal with otherwise. Actually, you know what? I'm not. Sorry, I take that back. We'll kill this one. These are a fair bit tougher than the ones we fought in the Darkroot Basin area. They actually take a couple hits to bring down. They also give a lot of souls, which is pretty good, considering we need 80,000 freaking souls to finish buying spells from Big Hat. Yeah, look at that. Even a jump attack isn't enough to kill him in one go. That's really unfortunate. I want to free the... or destroy the golden one. Before, when we fought a golden crystal golem thing, there was a person trapped inside. It was Dusk of Ulasil, and we were able to free her once we defeated the golem. So there's a chance that this is going to be something similar, and I already kind of, holy crap, you hit hard. These golden ones are really, really tough. If you haven't figured that out by now, I should actually maybe be careful. And they have just like an offensive amount of poise, so they're not going to be staggered by anything that we do, really. Ta-da! And it's the Onion Knight, Siegmeyer of Katarina. Except maybe with a slightly smaller sword than he had before?
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Sieglind of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Okay.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Yes, actually we have. We've seen him several times. Last we encountered him was down in the Blighttown Swamp. So you should maybe go look down there. I gave him a bunch of poison moss so that he wouldn't die.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now I shall just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Yeah, good luck with that. Is that it? Do you have anything else to say?
Thank goodness. Well,
so yes, this is more of Siegmeyer's side quest. We rescued his daughter, Sieglind of Katarina. There's the crystal armor set. Kinda cool looking. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I actually hit him though. I guess if I want to try being a bit crazy, I could try a two-handed jump attack. Oh man, there's 3 of them back there. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm gonna run around and kill a bunch of these just because like that one has an item by him. And then we don't have to worry about them when we come back through here again. Huh, I got a lucky hit there. Okay, so two-handed jump attack is enough to kill them in one shot. That's good to know. Blue Titanite chunk. Oh yeah, I should also mention that these enemies can drop blue Titanite chunks when you kill them. These crystal golems here. I don't want anything to do with those 3. Before we head down into the crystal forest off in that direction, looking for Seath's primordial crystal thing so that we can shatter it and ruin his immortality. Wahahaha. We are going to make a minor quick detour to continue the Sieglind quest, since we just rescued her. She goes looking for her father, kind of, but we need to point her in the right direction. So I'm going to go do that real quick. And this part is completely optional right now. I'm just doing it for the sake of completeness. Kind of like how optional it is to purchase all of the spells from Big Hat Logan. Just a couple things that I want to do. They're nice.
oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him? Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
I think that's all we got here.
Really?
Okay. Yep. Duke's Archives. Yep, that was all. Just wanted to point her in the right direction. If we come back to Firelink right now, she'll be off somewhere else looking for her father. She'll show up at Firelink again later on when she still can't find him, which won't happen until after we have stumbled across him in wherever he goes after Blighttown. So you'll see what I mean when we get there. It's kind of a confusing quest, and it's kind of really easy to not do correctly. Pretty easy to screw it up. And the next time we encounter Siegmeyer will actually be like the toughest encounter, because there's something we actually have to do. It's fairly tricky to pull off successfully. I'll talk about that much more when we actually get there. For now, though, we need to go track down the primordial crystal and deal with a scaleless dragon. Yeah, boy, I forgot how many souls these things... Oh, holy cow. So apparently my two-handed jump attack is enough to actually overkill these and get us that extra 20% soul bonus. That's awesome. Crap, we gotta fight two of them now, though. This is gonna be maybe difficult. Okay, we got one. Come on. Oops. Oh, swing and a miss. My aim with this thing is horrible today. I apologize, everybody. Okay, but that was not enough to overkill him. I must have to hit them while they're attacking to get the overkill bonus. Alright, so welcome to the crystal... I don't know, Logan called it a crystal forest, but it's definitely more of a cave. Considering that's even the name of the place, the Crystal Cave. I'm gonna go kind of slow and methodical through here. Normally I would just run past a lot of these enemies, but I don't want to do that. This place sucks. Like, it's a horrible place to get through. It really is. There's just no two ways around that. So, here the game is introducing us to the mechanic of this area. See how those little, like, snowflakey things are just falling onto nothing? And this is what the prism stones are for as well. Prism stone is on nothing. This area has invisible floors. That's a thing. That's the thing that happens in here, invisible floors. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. Also, remember the moonlight butterfly back in the forest? It's just a regular enemy hanging out in this area now. Oh, Islay invaded again. Oh, this is a crappy place to deal with an invasion. Do I go kill them again? Okay, they returned home. Good. So, this area also has the blue Titanite slab, but I have no use for that. It would let us take, like, a magical weapon up to plus 15. Similar to how the regular slab let us take our regular weapon up to regular plus 15. I don't want to do that. I have no desire for it, and it's kind of a pain to go get. It's on one of these invisible pathways, but all of them are straight, just like a perfectly straight line, except for the one that has the slab. It's like a jaggy, like S shape, and I just don't want to navigate that. This is a developer message, path ahead, so again, they're really making sure that you know this is the path. And so you can see off to the right there, there's little fallen snowflake things, and they're falling off, like they're not landing and breaking. I'll wait until we see another one go. Maybe? There we go, that one. It's gone forever. So, it's actually a fairly wide platform. We don't have to worry too much about it. I'm just kind of showing it off a little bit. It just sucks. It's so unnerving. It goes against just, like, everything that I stand for. And then, of course, there's these enemies in here that we gotta deal with. Oh, and this is another one. It's maybe a golden golem. It's super tough, though. Okay. Jeez, I hate those things. The moonlight butterflies are kind of cool, and they also are not very aggressive, so you have to get like right up in their face for them to come attack you, so we can generally just ignore them. This hidden path here that this message is referring to will take us down there. There's an item. You can maybe see it just kind of to the left of my glowing head. My giant, enormous thing. There's like just a little white spot down there, and it's probably like a blue titanite chunk, maybe a weapon or a soul or something. I don't know. It's just not a thing that I care about at all. That's always terrifying. This is one of those few... Just I'm going to be pointing out everything I hate about the Crystal Caves, so apologies, but get used to this. This place is horrible. Walking along here, there's a little bit of geometry that kind of kicks you over to the side, and you can just be pushed off the edge if you're not careful. So that's just another... There's like 2 or 3 spots in the game that have that funky geometry issue, and I don't like them. There's the butterfly. If I had like a ranged attack or something, I'd maybe try taking it on. But I don't care. Just below us, you can see there's another one of those crystal golems. That's the one that's protecting the item that I pointed out earlier. Back in here, there's a couple of these crystal lizards. Oh, I didn't kill you. Die. I don't really care about those, but there you go. I think that's the Titanite slab over there, that item. Or maybe that's where we actually need to go. I forget. I get turned around here. No, this is where we actually need to go. Imminent fall. Yeah, so the game's telling us we can drop down there and get that item and fight the golem. I don't want to do that, though. Here's a message dead ahead, so we'll go for this one. This is actually where we're supposed to go, I believe. Here! Yes, thank you. I believe this is where we're supposed to go. Or is this going to take me over to the slab? I think this is where we need to go. You're a butterfly. Will you attack me if I come grab this item? Soul of a hero. Thank you for not attacking, Mr. Butterfly. I appreciate that. I really do. So yes, there's also no bonfire. So all of that we just ran through, this leads to Seath, the boss, who's just up ahead. And if we die, we have to do this all over again. I'm going to lure these out, see if I can pull them one at a time. These are some nasty little creatures. The demonic clams. Ooh, you take multiple hits to kill. They drop purging stones, and they can also drop twinkling titanite. And yes, they have skulls inside of their mouths. That's why they are demonic clams. A great place to get free purging stones if you find yourself getting cursed a lot, which you really shouldn't. It's really not that big of a deal in this game. But more importantly, this is a good place to kill these things over and over again and try to get the twinkling titanite. If you're using any sort of unique armor set that takes twinkling titanite to upgrade, or a few unique weapons that use twinkling titanite as well. Like, for example, my Xanthus crown that I'm wearing takes twinkling titanite if I ever want to upgrade it. Which I probably will. It's not like I'm going to be using twinkling titanite for anything else. Oh. Yep, there was their bite attack, so they do have a grab. Oh man, it's that quick little leg poke that he just did. That's the attack that I like the least about them. Super fast. And there's no real warning when they're doing that. Oh, hello. That was not an Estus flask. No item. That's sad. Alright, 2 more clams. Oh, 3 more. When I get both of them coming after me. This might be bad. Oops. Not sure how that works, but I'll take it. Another purging stone. Wow, I have no use for those. They're actually good to have before this boss fight because Seath can curse you. Luckily, I have really high curse resistance on my armor. Which actually reminds me, I think I might want to swap back to the Dingy Hood. Ooh. 17 magic defense and 11.7 curse resist. Versus... Okay, nope, never mind. I'm going to keep the Xanthus Crown. That actually has really high curse resistance as well. So yeah, in there is the Primordial Crystal. That's the thing glowing on the far side of the room. And then those darker shadows are the statues of folks who've been cursed. So we got that to look forward to. That is Seath's boss room. So I'm going to actually end things here, and next time we're going to go attempt to fight Seath. I'm going to take a stab at his tail. Ha ha ha. That pun was completely unintentional, I assure you. We're going to try to chop off his tail. I'm not going to guarantee that I can do it. Seath's tail is the hardest one to get by far in the game. And I don't really care about it that much. It'd be fun to try and get it, so we'll give it a shot. Either way, ending things here. Thank you for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.